Kia ora and welcome to day 23 of the Beer Jerk Advent Calendar Drink Along.
Almost there?
Yeah. I'm Joe.
I'm Luke.
And this is the Apostle Duncan's collaboration, Blueberry, Chili, and Sichuan Pepper Sour. We already did this intro but realized we weren't recording, so I'll continue pouring.
Slightly
uneven, but
it's fine, yeah, it's fine. I'm used to it at the stage. Cheers.
cheers.
One thing about us at Beer Jerk, we love a good collaboration, and for us, a good collaboration is when both parties bring some cool stuff to the mix, and that is the case here. Not least in the artwork, which is freaking awesome. So, Apostle, have you had many of their chilies? Sauces?
Yeah, I always have a hot sauce from these guys in the fridge.
Yep.
So I love their they do a sort of chocolatey smoked chipotle one. They've done a mango habanero that I've had. They've done a blueberry chili sauce as well. Yep. They're just amazing. Like if you ever just cooking some eggs and have no inspiration or a little bit of veg, they're amazing sauce to just dab on.
Yeah. And the bottles look beautiful.
Yeah.
You've got pieces of art on your shelf. The Apostle and their...
well, hopefully in your fridge.
Yeah. And they're obviously Apostle inspiration from Christian theology and different saints and things like that. And just this mashup here with, I think it's Dr. Footross that has done the Duncan's artwork for many years now. They just all these weird, like squiggly characters and shapes. And I remember chatting to George a few years ago and him telling me that it was slightly frustrating that he'd always get the artwork back, and his artist always tried to shoehorn in genitalia into the artwork, so we had to try and catch it and get it out. So it's always a nice little Easter egg, just trying to find the willies and the badges in
Duncan's hands.
in the artwork. And it tastes good.
Yeah, it's got that lovely sort of chili heat. Sichuan pepper is an interesting sort of mouth tingling sensation.
Different to normal chilies, right?
Yeah, so I think they are, like in the same family as peppercorn, maybe.
Yeah.
They're little berries. But yeah, it's something if you ever at a sort of Chinese restaurant, they might have sort of hot and cold like chicken wings or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's the mouth tingling, the mouth cooling. So as we drink this, I'm sure that will grow.
Yeah.
And it's quite a sensation. But yeah, a lot of blueberry, super sort of juicy, and then that chili is actually quite warm as well.
The habanero alongside it, just they're working together. I think we might have some haters this today.
Well, I put this on Monday the 23rd because when Christmas falls midweek, those days before it are often kind of nothing days, right? You're off work, you're just chilling.
Yeah.
So yeah, this might give someone heartburn, but what else are you going to do than drink a little milk and sit on the couch? So yeah, it's a big, exciting, bold beer.
Yeah.
For maybe you're traveling or maybe you're just lounging around, and it's a suitable beer for that occasion.
Or what's very likely is you're visiting family and you're the weird guy that's into strange beers, and you might get to give them a little sip of this beer and be like, yeah, it's not lion red, is it?
Yeah, blow your nana's socks off.
Yeah.
She'll be getting revenge in backyard cricket on Christmas Day, bouncing you, but...
So good. And Duncan's, start by George Duncan, who's a really lovely guy, and he's done loads of collaborations, and we've done a bunch of collaborations that we set up with him. So a couple of days ago we had the Moondog, Timothy Slamathy double. So we set up with Duncan's with Moondog to do a collaboration a few years ago, which was just really fantastic. They collaborated on because Duncan's had just started doing their splice of. Oh no,
Splice of Heaven.
Yeah, well, it was their Whippy. So they started doing Whippy, but also Moondog were doing Splice. Yeah. So it was they did a collaboration. They mixed together sort of their Splice and the Whippy, which is really cool. And that, and I think that perhaps was the catalyst that really set off Duncan's on their milk sugar odyssey. Just seeing the sort of crazy stuff that Moondog were getting away with and doing, and just after that, it's been. I think, the New Zealand Milk Board has benefited greatly from George Duncan buying lots and lots of bags of milk sugar from them, to put in all these interesting smoothie sour type beers. And we got Duncan's into the Trans-Tasman collaboration a couple of years ago.
Yeah, we set them up with One Drop, who are sort of their peers over the ditch.
Yep.
One Drop are known for their smoothie beers. They use a lot of lactose as well, a lot of fruit. Yeah, so they collaborated on a really cool beer. And the Trans-Tasman box, so the Aussie brewers that paired up with the Kiwi brewers brewed the same recipe themselves. And it was interesting trying those side by side because Duncan's smoothie beers are pasteurized, whereas are not pasteurized. So the fruit additions and the extra sugar that is fermentable is added well before the beer is cool, so it can be sanitized. Whereas One Drop are capable of pasteurizing, and that means they add the beer, all the additions in cold side. So none of the sugar ferments out. They're super thick, super sugary. And sorry, I'm absolutely getting blasted by sun.
I'm so enjoying how sweaty you are.
Oh my God.
The heat of the beer and the heat of the sun.
Yeah.
So for non-brewers, it's so One Drop, because they've got a great pasteurizing setup, they can literally just add smoothie to the finished beer and then put it in a can because it's pasteurized.
The same way Kerry can sell you fruit juice on a shelf that's not going to ferment and explode, One Drop can sell you fruit juice in a can.
So it's cool trying that collaboration beer, same recipe, but just done in those two different ways and seeing how they came out. So yeah, it is one of the things at Beer Jack that I'm really proud of, that over the years we have just introduced so many creatives and brewers together, and so many great results have come out of it. So yeah, it's been cool to have played a little bit of a part in that story, and got those two collaborations set up. And it was cool chatting to Georgia years ago about Yum Yum Yuzu, which is their brilliant yuzu lager. And I think maybe they just made the first batch, and they were just saying they're not sure if they'll do it again, and maybe it doesn't really fit in with the branding and aesthetic, and not really their favourite. But we kind of sort of strongly encourage them to keep brewing it. And that has become absolutely core, and it's just so fun that they now export loads of Yum Yum Yuzu to Japan, which is a really wonderful thing, that it's kind of like a Japanese lager with a Japanese fruit. Yeah, and you'll remember we mentioned in the video that we did on 300% Dynamite, they did, I think it was 100% Yum Yum. It wasn't Yum Dynamite or something like that, but that was basically the importer of Duncan's into Australia saying this beer is so popular, so great. Let's brew a collaboration. So yeah, really famous recipe, that one. Yeah. Really cool. I'm super enjoying this beer, but I'm excited about seeing what the comments are. So if you're hating it, please let us know in the on Facebook. We've got a group called NZ Beer Jerks where people chat about different beers. So give us your reviews of this beer. If you love it or hate it, let us know. No one's going to be middle of the road on this. No, it's a really enjoyable, bright sort of but spicy beer. Yeah. And you're going to have an opinion on it. I think it's demanding an opinion. I think you've lined it up nicely. Day before Christmas Eve. Yeah. It's a beer to cause arguments in the family. Yeah, definitely. We'll see it again. We'll see you again. See it again. Tomorrow for Christmas Eve's Advent drink along. Fucking awesome work, Duncan's, and awesome work, Apostle. I need to go home and eat some burritos with some good chili sauce now. Yeah, I just need to get in the shade. Cheers. Cheers.